Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be here with each and every one of you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here. I just did an intro to this video, and it was 22 minutes long, so I stopped that one and started this one. So here we are. We're going to do a collective healing. We're going to do a healing on you. We're going to just uplift our moods, bring in joy codes, bring in blessings, bring in happiness and peace, clearing out any and all lower vibrational energies, frequencies, or vibrations, and really getting us stable in these energies. A lot of people, if you are stable in your energy, that is powerful, that is wonderful, that's exactly wonderful right now. You are possibly dealing with people around you who may be falling because of these energies and who may be having chaotic things happening around them. And because you are in your light, you are the rock. You are the one that gets to continuously hold your light and stay full of joy, because you are helping those people by just being in your light. So just know you don't need to save them. You don't need to do things to, you don't need to roll their boulder up the hill. You need to just be at the top of the hill holding your light so they can find their way up. Whatever you want, however you want to say it or think it. We don't want to put ourselves in situations where we fall to, right? We want to just be strong in our light, strong in our mental mind, strong in our heart wide open, having compassion for people, but stepping out of trying to save them and letting them lovingly show up for themselves, letting them figure out how to tap into their light. Like, it's wonderful if you can offer, help in whatever way, but to try to save people right now it's not going to, unless you can, of course. I mean, if you can do it without you falling, absolutely. But lovingly disconnect is what I told my beautiful friend tonight. Lovingly just disconnect, lovingly. Don't be so intertwined in their energy. Just lovingly love them, but let them, handle their stuff. And, we're just here to be of the light, be of, source God light, and just shine that bright. So if you are struggling and dealing with anxiety, depression, and all of these things, it's going to be very, very, very important for you in these days to, in my humbled opinion, to watch things that are extremely uplifting to you, things that make you feel very good, turning off the news, turning off, even some things on the internet that are, maybe causing you anxiety about what's up ahead. It doesn't matter what's up ahead. All that matters is that you are in the now moment and that you're living your life at peace and that you feel good. And whatever's going to happen 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, 20 years from now does not matter right now. All we can do is live right now and breathe and hold our energy steady and really enjoy, try to enjoy. Like, I find when I'm not enjoying, then I need to go take a ride. I need to go listen to some music, take a ride, even if it's just down the street and back, like whatever it is. I have to get out of my monkey mind, because, when things aren't going well or if things start shifting and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? It's get up and move, get up and, get out of those thoughts, So we're going to do this, but I wanted to share these powerful necklaces with you guys really quickly because, as many of you know, I have my awesome collection of necklaces. I'm not wearing it today because my energy is very high, and if I put something like this on, it will start a migraine. And so I don't have any crystals on. The only thing I have on is my bracelet. But it's sometimes like that when my energy is really, really high or getting really high. I can't have any crystals on. It just raises it even more and can give you a headache. So this is going to be the chakra balancer. And it is a quantum scalar infused with 9 frequencies associated with all of the chakras. It is to balance both of the hemispheres of our brain. It helps to make choices utilizing both hemispheres of our brain. We live in a more accord with and utilize our higher mind, our soul aspect, and it will help with that. It'll help keep your chakras balanced, and it'll help with a harmonious flow of energy across the chakra system for a feeling of well-being, relaxation, centeredness, increased vitality, and embodiment of oneself. This is available. I have 2 of these available, so just message me if you want them. I will share out a post with pictures and the meanings of them. This one's going to be Cleanse and Protect Ring with Shungite. And Shungite is used today for detoxing and counteracting harmful effects of electromagnetic fields and radiation from all electronic devices. Contains fullerness, hollow carbon-based molecules that are able to slow the growth of cancer cells. A good choice for wearing 24/7, and especially for those who sit in front of computers for extended periods of time. The Cleanse and Protect ring, this part right here, is quantum scalar infused with 7 proprietary frequencies. This ring provides personal protection to prevent human bullies from interfering with those who are vulnerable. It also serves to prevent unwanted non-human entities from entering your personal space. The powerful frequencies within the ring also serve to dissolve previous energetic attachments entering your personal space. The powerful frequencies within the ring also serve to dissolve previous energetic attachments. So if any of these look good to you, I've only got 1 of these. So just let me know if those feel good to you or if you want those. And yeah, we'll have my guy right here. So this one's going to be a healing session all about abundance, calling in our abundance, calling in our wealth codes, and just really bringing that online. We're also going to bring in all of the good vibes, but I know September has been a particularly hard month. A lot of people are getting hit financially, and so we really want to just call in and clear out any of those fears and worries in regards to abundance. And so I'm wearing my grandmother's silver earrings that have these beautiful Native American men on there, the coins. My grandparents had a lot of Native American things. Whenever they passed, I inherited a lot, and I thought it was really cool. I wished I would have asked them more about those things. And then we've got this gold bracelet that was my grandmother's that is going to be presented in this healing session as well. I was going to wear it, but it's too loud. And it's just got a ton of coins on it. Alexander the Great. It's all Alexander the Great. Wonderful. That's my guy. Cool. See, I didn't even know that. Oh, wonderful. Very cool. Yeah, so maybe you can see that. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's going to be there for us. Alright, beautiful friends, here we go. Gosh, this is a lot of talking on everything. Thank you so much for listening. I do not have my feather right now, but we're going to go ahead and just begin. So if you want to go ahead and just ground yourselves. Hello, Kuyatia Cinema, Tilakina Day, Sidamo, Tilai, Wetia Sine, Tre Ayarakinamo Day. We're just going to begin to clear, cleanse, and neutralize each one of the chakras. Aloe Wetia Cinema, Tudakai, Baloi Oetia Cinema, Tudukai, Weati Cinema, Tului, Elakirakinamo, Pueti, Sini, Tilai, Lai, Elakinamo Ade, Cinema, Tula Ia, Shinamo Day, Baloi Katia Cinema, Tulai. Olai oetia cinema telai kalai poetia sana turi elai oetia cinema ture krama day. Halai oetia cinema ture krama day cinema tilai olai oetia sanai. Alai matua sena monturu kulai puetia sena tira kana mo puetia sena atilekina mo puetia senai trai kodia sena mo tuloi koetia sena mo de la kina mo ade sena mo tela koetia sena mo de lai Belai wedia cinema tila kinoma de cinema telo walakwe dera cinema tila ila kinoma ande cinema tulai walakia dia senati rako wedia cinema belai wedia cinema tila wedia cinema cinema tila ya susama de la koya la kia wedia cinema tulu kulai wedia cine tila kinoma de cinema tilai patia senatulu. I'm really praying that was on camera. I'm really praying with everything in me that was on camera. So the fairies have been, okay, two things are happening here. One is the queen wants to make herself very known, and she's kind of walking in. I see the silhouette of her as this very small lady that's trying to walk in, and she won't let me move past it. So I was going to let you guys know that. The other thing is the fairies. That's what just flew up and kind of almost knocked me in my eye. I'm praying that's on camera, but it's like it flew and it's blue. They're like outlined in blue and kind of fluttering around. And yeah, they definitely are making themselves known. I did a healing on my daughter yesterday, and I can usually see the fairies. They look like glitter. You know how when you see glitter sparkle, in the light, you'll see glitter sparkling? That's what I'll see. That's what it looks like to me whenever I see fairies fluttering through. Not a lot, just like one little flicker, and I'm like, there it is. And then they'll go over here and they'll do the flicker again. And yesterday, I was working on my daughter and I was staring over here at my plants, and I saw this white-winged tiny being, probably about that big, just fluttering over, not fast, fluttering right over to the other plant. And I saw it and I was like, wait, what? And so I walked over to the plant to look inside the plant to see if I could see anything, and I could not see this little small being with white wings. And I was like, am I? And of course my daughter's like, oh, Mom. And I'm like, I am living in so many different, realms, I guess, because it's like I'm here in the 3D, but then I can see, different beings in these other dimensional realms as their vibration is, whatever it is, in whatever dimensional realm it is. So now for the queen, she's coming in with a blue ring around her. So it's a white ring around her silhouette and then a blue ring up and around her. And so I'm actually going to turn the air off because it's very loud and it's very cold. So just give me 1 second. Sorry, I thought I turned that off before I started. Okay, so let's tune in to the queen and see what's going down, because she's been coming through always at the most inopportune time, no offense, but okay. So let's tune into this energy. They're specifically showing me her scepter in her hand right now. And she does have her big crown on. She's wearing like a baby blue dress. And she's got a white robe over her that's buttoned right here. Very white. Looks very soft. And I'm not really... I'm not really involved with, all of the stuff. So we'll just tune in here. Aloi koetea cinema, tudo ila ioi cinema, tila ioti cinema, kuro ikalai ila ioti cine, umenti cinema, tulo ikarai, the cinema, tudo karai, ila ioti cinema, tilai rai erakunama day. So just feel the blessing in your heart right now. Feel the energy flowing in your heart right now. You might feel the blessing coming down into your crown right now. Cinema, tulai tre cinema, tre kolai pote cinema, ti vutra cinema, tilakinama day. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better because we've got Isis coming in beside her. We've also got Thoth coming in as well. They're showing me her in her older lady form, but they're also showing me her in different forms as well right now. They're showing me her as like this beautiful goddess, and I'm having some resistance because I'm just trying to lovingly detach from how I saw her here on the planet. So I'm really just trying to move through that. And, it's coming up for me that, we all have, I know it sounds silly, but we all have ugly in us. We all have, not that she's ugly, but I mean like, we've all been not the saint. We've all been, some form of, not being a good person at some point in our life. And I do believe in my heart, because of what I've seen with the Pope and what I've seen with those big, ugly MFers having control over that and control over her and control over all of this shit, that at the end of the day, the culprit is the beings behind her and behind the Pope and behind, it's the energy behind these beings. These beings were just the forefront, the face forward. And, for me, I don't really like to buy into all this crap, like, to be honest with you guys. I really don't. I really just want to live my life, and I want to be free, and I want to be left the hell alone by all of them, like, by all of these beings that, have control over this and or that. Like, I want to, be left alone. And I want all of you to be left alone too, so that you can be free, so that you can live your life how you choose without these beings trying to control the masses. Because from what I understand and who I am as a sovereign being, the Holy Mother, Father God, the person, the energy that created me, did not create me with chains, did not create me to be bound, did not create my mind to be controlled. I was born free, and I was born and given a heart and a mind to think and a mouth to speak and a body to move as I will and as I wish on this planet. And, people get here and, become very controlling, and they don't know how to control their power, and they don't know how to control themselves and their energy, and they want to control others. And that's why we are here, because we are free, and we know we're free, and we know we do not walk with the masses, and we know that we are not walking blindly ever. And so for you and me, we have to step out of that bullshit. We cannot be walking towards the crowd. We have to be walking in a different direction, more towards the light, towards what I perceive to be the Holy Mother, Father God, the Source, God, Creator. Because you're only safe in the light. You are not safe following these beings. You're not safe following them, because they're just leading you to death, destruction. Give me more. You want to follow towards the life-giving light, the energy that is giving you life, the energy that gave you life, whatever that looks like for you. And so, we want to go towards that. Like cinema today, like a day. Sorry, this feels like such a weird healing, but I'm gonna keep going. Like cinema today, like a day cinema to like you like a day cinema to like with the cinema to like a day cinema but like a day. They're showing me an image of a man and a woman being married, and him kind of dipping her down and kissing her. And in the face of that, in the face of that image, they're showing me the image of a lion. It's a very beautiful lion in the face of that. So I'm seeing them bending over and kissing, and then they're showing me a very big, beautiful lion right in the middle, or just the image of it. Alai koyati cinema to la kinema de cinema to like koyati cinema to like we viti cinema to like you layati cinema to the rai like kinema de cinema to like kid layati cine. We're just going to activate and stimulate the root now, calling in those abundance codes. The like with the asanama to lie with the asanati, like in a monde, sino lie, but the asana to the kuloi with the asanamon to lie, kadai, the asanama to lie with the asanai, while I with the asanamon to look in a monde, cinema to look alike. Kulai with the asanama to the without with the asanama to look in a monde. Excuse me. West Side? No, I'm just kidding. Like what they asked in the mount to like it all what I bet the S in the mount today get them all day cinema today at a good amount day cinema to lo correct loyati cinema to the kinema day cinema puloi PTS and till I quiet the S in the mount to like the S and today like an amount day. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. It just feels like it just feels very quiet. It feels like an energy transfer from Isis and the Queen happened, and then it felt like they were just activating you and I during this session, and it just feels very quiet. And when I look deeper into Isis and the Queen, I'm seeing both of them in the pyramid at the altar, and it's like, it's almost like they're looking at like a map, like it's almost like, here we are, 2022, and this is where we're going, and I think that's the hardest part for me, is that, these people that are in power, and I'm glad that they're looking at it, because I trust Isis, and I trust the light to have the plan, and, am more than willing to walk with the light. But I think what happens is like, people on earth, like, get this idea of like, okay, no, we need to go this way. Okay, no, we need to do that way, and it's like, to each their own, we should all be able to, it's good to have structure, but it's, we should be able to, choose and do, and I guess we do in some ways, but in some ways we don't, in some ways we are bound. And I think that's the hardest part for me, is like, there's a plan for society, a plan for the world that maybe I don't agree with. So then why do I have to live like it? If I don't agree with it, if I don't agree with certain things, why? And I don't partake in things that I don't agree with. I just don't. I don't tell people that I don't. I just don't, because I don't need to. I'm a sovereign being. I don't need to tell people that I'm not doing this, or I am doing this, and look at me, I did this, or look at me, I didn't do that. I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks and or says. If I don't feel right in my heart to do something, I'm not going to do it, and I don't need to tell anybody anything. I'm just not going to do it. Or I am going to do it because it feels like the right thing to do. But I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody's approval, and you don't need anybody's approval. We don't need approval from anybody and or anything. As long as you're living with integrity, you're doing the right thing, you're not going to come up on their radar. They're really looking and more interested in people that are, really low vibrational energies, really stirring the pot, really talking shit, really doing a lot of really dirty shit. That's what is getting the attention of whatever you think is out there. So I love you all so much. I hope I will post this, and yeah, I love you. I will talk to you later. Bye.